The time is 8:50 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, December 19th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Wednesday morning, December 19th, 2018. Got on! And good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, December 19th, 2018. It is 22 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel morning news at 8:50 is reality deals more blows to Trump's alternate narrative. Bipartisan Senate vote moves sweeping criminal justice reform bill one step closer to law. El Chapo trial witness describes meeting with the boss and the naked man chained nearby. Open scientific collaboration may be helping North Korea cheat nuclear sanctions. Nevada became the first U.S. state with a majority female legislature. How Kushner, Congress, and the Kardashian drove the criminal justice overhaul. Miller appears victorious in a mystery subpoena dispute. New York's next Century Journal targeted someone. Now she's going after Trump. One of the days Brexit and business and EU rep up no deal planning. U.S. supported Mexico's plan will invest $5.8 billion in Central America. U.S. reviews whether reports came from Chinese forced labor camp. We'll make it think as Putin delivers children World War III warned over Russian weapons. In Annabelle, a swan sad song. Fed decision to be game changer for the markets. Wells Fargo wait expert predicts. Facebook gives Netflix and Spotify access to users' messages according to New York Times. Informatics Center that ties with the GSK merger consumer healthcare business. Asia tends for Fed call oil side boost bonds. Look at that stocks now up 82.66 points at 23,675.64. SP 5 up 22 cents to 25.46.16. And Nasdaq up at 3.18 at 6,783.91. Court orders created air to compensate net range to the victim. South Korean taxi drivers call nationwide strike. U.S. envoy on North Korea. Visit Seoul. Consumer groups file complaint with FTC over the Google Child apps. Judge dismisses 83 innocent complaints against Kavanaugh. Elon Musk shows off dialogue, tests Italy's LA traffic. Carnival launched cruises from San Francisco for the first time in 2020. Mayor Paul Rue considered a proposal to put Edinburgh Mayor on school committee. Edinburgh parking garage needs a repair. Two injured broke the crash involved an ambulance test. The crash happened on North Pearl Street near Oak Street Extension. In Brockton, two people were injured when an SUV collided with an ambulance Wednesday morning. Police and firefighters responded to the area of 360 North Pearl Street outside CVS Pharmacy to report on the crash at 5:43 a.m. Just as he enters the parking lot for the store, the ambulance was struck in the process by a Nissan SUV. The SUV sustained excessive front and damaged wall. The ambulance belonged to the company ESA Care Ambulance Service that say damage to its passenger side. One person was taken by ambulance to Signature Healthcare Brockton Hospital and another by separate ambulance to the Group Spirit Medical Center. The extent of the injuries wasn't immediately known. It wasn't immediately clear that the vehicles with injured people were any patients were inside the ambulance at the time of the crash. ES Care declined to comment on the crash on Wednesday morning. Both the SUV, grade 2016 Nissan Rogue and the ambulance in 2012, Fort Carolina white one were towed from the scene. The cause of the crash remains under investigation by Brockton Police. Weymouth, a firefighter injured with his leg Thursday afternoon when it was knocked off a ladder while firing fire at 12 unit apartment building. Weymouth Medical Fire Chief Richard Chase said the Air Force launch coming out. Not coming at GPS 3 satellite will lift off as scheduled. Saturn's rings could be gone in just 100 million years. What cleaner home research and modified carbon not planets to move toxins from your rooms? Solar system's most distant object is far pink dwarf planet. Young girls with inoperable brain tumor mystery vengeance without a trace. Up to 390 people dead as Congo Ebola outbreak worsens. 2 cases of polio like illness AFM confirmed in Michigan, 4 cases total. Why is vaping so popular? It's daily fast that a slink and it can be highly addictive. Peter Childers time, 8:55. Time out for a sports support. The Boston Celtics be taking on the Phoenix Suns. Game time, 7:30 p.m. at TD Garden. While the Norton Lancers ice hockey team will have a game tonight at 8 o'clock against Maryland Blackhawks at Foxborough Sports Center. Last night, the Norton Lancers girls basketball team fell to Mills Blocks 54-29, while the boys defeated Mills in overtime 66-60 in Millis. The 3 prospects Georgia has led out of early successful early Saturday. How the Steelers event side started Tom Brady and Bill Belichick as the Patriots dancing is not fading, but they may have one more Super Bowl run left to them. Jarrett Allen blocks LeBron James' second attempt. Peter Chill news time, 8:56, and it's time now for Peter Chittle traffic and transit check. Hey! Let's study off on the MBTA where subway it's looking good, commuter rail, and the ferries they are looking good. Okay, look at it, I was in my ways. 95, southbound time. It is Sober Street, protect the downtown Providence. 146, southbound Sober Street, 1595, downtown Providence. 146, the both is Master Sales Road, North Smith and Rhode Island. Route 6, Tech Connector, slow both is right. Route 6 in Providence, 95, northbound side, Sober Street. Route 10, Orient, Route 95, in downtown Providence, 185, westbound side, Sober Street. Seacock, Ladder, Route 44, in East Providence, and to the 95 in downtown Providence. 138, westbound side, also around the Newport Bridge area, Jamestown. Mount Open, kind of bridges all looking good. Route 6 on the east side. It is slow before Route 149 in Sandwich and Barnstable. 95 in the northbound side, slow before 128 and Canton. 21 northbound side, slow before 128 and Canton. Route 3 in the northbound side between 18 and Women on the Bridge split. 128 at the northbound side, also the Bridge split. 128 hit Biscuit between Grapevine Avenue, needed on Route 20 Waltham. 7 Expressway, northbound side between Bridges, but down. Dorchester 7 Expressway, southbound side between Dorchester and Quincy 93 buffers and Boston backed up. Mass back eastbound side, so between Natick all the way down to the South Expressway down to Boston, Mass back westbound side, so I also ran told. Mass back westbound side, over to Lower River down to South Boston. 93 buffers down to Boston backed up. 93 slow after 45 in Andover, and then hit back there between Route 1 way down Wilmington down to Zinkbridge downtown Boston. Route 1 is southbound side, so between Chelsea and Charlestown. Summertell, so Caltell's looking good. Mass back westbound, so between Lower River down to South Boston. 128 both ends is backed up between Redding all the way down to Woburn. Route 3 is southbound side, so it's time to go between 485 low down to Route 128 in Burlington. 485 at the northbound side, so between Route 38 and Tewksbury all the way to Route 38. 495 at the southbound side, so between Route 117 and still all the way down to Route 298 in Marlborough. Central and Western Massachusetts highways are looking good. 91 southbound side, so between 291 and 84 Norfolk, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, so between Route 2 and East Norfolk, Connecticut, all the way down to Route 44. 84 eastbound side, so also West Stratford, Connecticut. Grand Parkway westbound side, so between Trumbull and Greenwich. 95 southbound side, so between Norwalk and Greenwich. And 95 on the southbound side, so between North Brentford Stretch. 95 northbound side, also on Route 4 up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Route 101 westbound side is also after Eric Turnpike in Manchester, New Hampshire. Interstate 89, 87 on the southbound side, slower U.S. Canadian border. And onwards 15 on the northbound side, 55 on the southbound side, so in Southern Quebec, towards the U.S. Canadian border. Peter Joe News Time, 8:59. Time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar satellite, Newton shows some snow flurries northeast of Quebec and eastern tip of Nova Scotia. But otherwise, another clear, cold start to your morning, but it's going to rebound naturally as we have seen some spotty clouds down around 7 portions of New Hampshire, down to 7 Maine, and 7 in central portion of Vermont and upstate New York. All right, looking at temperatures around the region, it is in the 20s, much of 70 with a 19-degree reading in Worcester, 18 in Springfield, 19 in Pittsfield, Waltz, 30 in Provincetown, and Nantucket, and it's in the teens, much of Norman with a 5-degree reading in Montpelier, Vermont, 23 in Concord, New Hampshire, 24 in Port Maine, and 9 above in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Hazard weather outlook because Friday it could be the first day of winter, but it's going to look like spring storm. More than a winter storm, as heavy rainfall will be the potential for 15 to 30 heavy rainfall with a potential 1.5 to 3 inches will likely bring areas of urban and port drainage flooding on Friday as well. Some river flood and strong damage and southerly wind gusts possible Friday across the Rhode Island and southeast Massachusetts and Cape Downs, and there'll be a low risk for minor coastal flooding during the Friday evening and tide along Narragansett Bay, Buzzards Bay, and Ocean exposed beaches along the south coast. And take a look at the one model shows the rain will arrive by about Friday morning, but the heaviest on Friday morning. It'll end early Saturday. And next Friday we could have another rainstorm. Okay, look at that forecast. Goes like this. For today, Seth's got about 39 degrees, flat west wind. For tonight, most of the coast got a low about 25 degrees. Calm wind for Thursday, most of the about 49 degrees. Calm wind coming into the southwest about 5 miles an hour for Thursday night. Rain man with the 3 a.m. temperature just fog after 8 p.m. Low 30 degrees. Calm wind coming into the southeast about 5 miles an hour for tonight. Anticipation is 8% new percent 3 to 10. What it is possible for Friday. Rain out 60 degrees, somewhere about 9 to 50 miles outside. 33 miles an hour. Anticipation is 1%. Friday night, rain made for 2 a.m. Blood 40 degrees, south about 7 to 40 miles outside. 28 miles an hour. Anticipation 9%. Saturday, just rain for 10 a.m. Mostly cost by 51 degrees, south about 7 to 9 miles outside. 22 miles an hour. Anticipation 30%. Sorry, right? But cost by 28 degrees, what's about 9 miles an hour. Outside 22 miles an hour for Sunday. Sunday, most cost about 42 about 27 degrees. With what's about 3 to 8 miles an hour for Monday. Most of the part cost about 41 about 25 degrees. Conway Granite, west about 6 miles an hour in the afternoon. For Christmas Day, South about 38 degrees. And northwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Right now, Norton's fair and 25. And that's going to be it for the Peter Chillo Morning News at 8:50 on this. Wednesday morning, December 19th, 2018. I'm viewers. Hope you have a good morning. Goodbye, day. Hope you have a wonderful day.